and I am back with another live stream. That's 2 in a row. If you guys didn't know, I live streamed some Fortnite earlier with my son and his cousin, and they made my son played a little bit longer and got a dub and some duos. But I'm back with another live stream of Madden19 franchise mode, and as you guys see, we're in the conference championship as we beat the Kansas City Chiefs. We face off against the Jags. Most of you know from the game that I tried to play before, and I had to sim all the way through. Yeah, we're at the point where we face the Jags again. We actually get a redemption. In that sim, we got eliminated. It was 2020. When overtime, they scored a touchdown. They won 26-20. But now we actually get to play this game and to get to see who is the better team. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Hopefully we're able to get this dub. I felt like if we was able to play, I think we would have beat the Jags. It would have been our year to win the championship for sure. But we're going to see how this game play out. Hopefully everybody's having a very, very good night. As I'm streaming right now, it is 9:40 p.m. And hopefully you guys been doing a live stream. I'm going to be doing a lot more streams and videos this year. I think I'm going to find the right schedule, right formula for me to do that for you guys.
Hello everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition.
Let's skip through all that.
Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl.
So this is it. This is win or go home time.
The Jacksonville Jaguars and the
Can we beat the Jaguars to go to the Super Bowl?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
We're in a 1-3-1. So we're gonna come out in a nickel. We're gonna bring pressure early. Why not? Why not let it fly?
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Nice. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
But our run defense is the best in the league.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets.
Pass out of this, so we'll fake the blitz, but we'll stay in the nickel formation.
Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down, here's Fournette. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make
Dark
sure that you
soft
bottle him
flat.
in at varying levels. Because if you crowd
set my
everyone
zones.
to the line,
Oh, wow.
what
a dot.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no
Should've
medals
manned
for
up,
trying.
but it is what it is.
And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. Now a play fake here on first down.
Let's go.
Pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Did not fall for that play action. He was screaming.
Forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Almost on the give to Fournette. And an alley to run. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On third and long, it's Bortles.
We got everything. We got everything covered up.
incomplete.
That was a blanket coverage.
Spot on. How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the former Texas Christian University Horned Frog, Andy Dalton.
A day one starter his rookie year. He also won a whole lot of games as well. First 5 years, the Bengals went to the playoffs each and every year. Continues to evolve as a quarterback, learning how to work around a running game, an offensive line, and receivers that continue to develop.
First one come out pistol formation, triple option.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Why not? Let's risk the biscuit. And I kept hitting L1 to pitch that. Only had one guy to beat.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll
Don't
make
like
this
that
a
to
2nd
start.
and 13.
Well, that's the big drawback.
Looked like they
to
had
this
it covered
play.
anyways.
Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it,
Because the
he's
safety
not
was
immune
coming
to the
down.
big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now Joe Mixon. And
Got some
he'll
of
take
that
this
back.
one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
I'll leave Mixon in the block just in case they send blitz. Send Gio on the wheel route.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton.
I let him too much. I should have do that sooner.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That was a bad possession by me.
Being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was.
That was a bad
The
possession.
down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that. Bring up 4th
Yeah,
down.
they were sniffing out that marker.
How does he not fumble?
Close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Out comes the
We're gonna send the blitz again. We sent the blitz
to take over here.
on their first drive, their first possession again. We're gonna send it again. I feel like they might run
want
it
some big plays.
again.
They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the
And they
air
do. We
or
stop it.
on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to
gonna be
see
a
where
long
the
day
patience is
for
on
'em.
both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A handoff to Fournette.
How did he not fumble?
About the 40.
Jeez, oh,
And he's able to get more than half of
That's
what
3rd
they
and
needed.
5.
That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's
Let's
really
cover
nice to
two.
see an offense that has enough confidence.
Because
to run
I
the football in
don't
that
have the confidence
situation.
that they
I
can
think
pick it
that
up
goes
on
back
the
to their
ground.
practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
A throw there,
Pretty
but
defensive
that's
battle.
gonna
I
wind
mean,
up
that
incomplete.
I'm not sure we
that
could
triple
spot
option,
any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed
I guess
it.
kind of
Either
stupid
one
by
was
me.
available.
Beginning of the
They chose to try
drive,
and get it through
man,
the
I did
air,
hit
but they were
L1 to
unsuccessful.
flip it off, but man, it was a safety coming down anyways.
Ready to see what they can do here. And our
So that wasn't the best start of our first drive possession of the game.
Back-to-back drives.
We're going to spread them out a little
Old
bit.
school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right
They're
now,
definitely well prepared for the run as well.
Can you gain an advantage in field
Trying to
position?
force us to
And that's what
pass,
both teams
but
are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this
Not gonna
drive.
play that
From the
game.
22, here's 2nd and 8.
But then again, we might. If Ross or Green gets off the line here, it's slow for him.
2nd down, Dalton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away.
So
that's exactly
what
happened there.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Dalton here from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
He sat down on that.
Starting to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Very good return that time.
So right now it's a defensive battle. Hey, I talked a little ish. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely talk some ish.
And out now comes Jacksonville as
they're stopping our run. I like to run the ball. They like to run.
Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down.
Be able to see who can.
In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice.
He's gonna break who first.
Going over things on the sidelines.
On the offensive end of the ball.
To pick up a 1st down and change our momentum.
Fournette on the counter. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Because they're going to score touchdowns to beat us. They're not going to be able to win kicking field goals against us.
Followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
No, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the
job
done.
Huge.
Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Now Bortles.
Oh, my goodness.
Jenkins. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Who got beat like that?
There'll always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays.
They got beat bad on that route.
That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
What's on the blitz?
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw.
Let's go.
A heavy rush, and down he goes. Vontaze Burfict. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. But
everybody in coverage.
Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And it's caught.
What? He literally threw a dot
in for the score.
Right where coverage was.
The Jags have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
Wow.
And I've talked with so many different coaches.
We gotta go get 7.
You along the way, and they always talk about
it's
winning
still early
streaks
though. Still
and the
early.
mood of a team, and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp,
my guys
guys
are
are
just
focused,
so oblivious.
everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to obtain that first down.
Now, meanwhile,
my goodness.
Intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's when he's got to be happy to
my
have
heart.
Back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow
we got to get this first.
About the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Get this first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big,
and their linebackers keep
but when
up
you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you
I wanted to go for it.
and see
I was
the ball
really
coming out the
contemplating if
quarterback's
I wanted
hands.
to go for it or not. Still too early.
In the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So a change of possession.
Man, defense has been playing really good up to that last drive, so.
The Jaguars getting set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
Nice.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level.
Probably about to do like some outside runs, honestly.
Just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey.
Wow, that pass was way off.
Man, you're just a whole lot of guys.
He had his man wide open, too.
300 pounds. He's a big man. Second down
that's on target. That's probably a pick.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Bortles. Incomplete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down
cool.
there. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles. A big tight end.
We got to get some type of points on this possession.
And hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Cincinnati now ready to
bread
take
and
the
butter
field.
run play
so
here.
So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To the left side here for Eifert. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And they've got it here with a first down.
Nice, nice, nice. I like that.
Passing, it's Dalton.
Come on, man. Because if that's their guys, they're holding on to that.
Second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys were sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Ball on the 42.
Oh, my goodness. They're asking to get burnt.
Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. And this is caught.
Way to hold on, AJ.
One-handed grab there. He got 29 yards.
I would have given him more time. He probably would have had more steps on the foot.
Right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough
now they're back
situation
on all since we're airing it out a little bit.
But the truth of the matter is,
a little bit more room to run the rock. That was a bad run.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really
they have guys in the box. They're still back playing the pass.
A little bit better, but I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Oh, nice.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy.
Give it to our tight
Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too
sure how many guys that extra yard that we need.
Now, the Bengals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense,
I want to see you
they're
on
often playing on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker. And
at least that I seen that fast.
Hold on.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Double slant.
Nothing open
Send
downfield.
Eiffel on the
He had to
street.
get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw.
Let's go.
To his running back. Incomplete.
Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a
How is
first
that
down.
not a touch?
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
44, get ready for 57 over there. That's up.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is not going to get through here on try number one. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
I didn't mean to do that.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They come out here in the eye. And
let's go.
Just sneak it. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Ball game.
Dalton scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
And we get the ball back to a half, so that's huge.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
We're probably going to have to pass it a lot more this game, which I really don't want to do, but I'll have to make super smart decisions with the ball.
And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They go play action.
On
first down.
That's not a fumble.
Forces it incomplete.
When defenses get
they probably would have got that back, but I would have thought that was a fumble, honestly.
Fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Holding.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Because it can't be no face mask.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end,
each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
After the penalty, it's Fournette.
Nice. Good shoe tackle, Dunlap.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
Everybody back in coverage.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. 380. From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles.
Ooh, that was us.
Almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news
for
the defense
my
now,
goodness. That would have been pick 6 for sure.
Opportunity to change momentum, big play.
And we have beautiful field position. Oh, this could be taken to the house. Should have tried to outrun him. Try to spin.
A huge return, as it is still a very good one.
Very nice.
24 yards, and the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense. They got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum.
Nice,
I know they're eager to get out there.
Made something out of nothing.
And able to push his way.
Man, he's about to blow that up.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
368.
It's second down. Dalton looking. He finds Ross. Right side. It's complete.
Let's
and they'll
go.
get this one to about the 20-yard line. Tally that as catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Dude, really?
Pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Calais Campbell in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Really?
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
His throw
He snagged that.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
They go 368.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green.
No!
Couldn't hang on to the end zone. So no 6 points. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
And he blocked it.
It's a live ball here, remember.
Oh, it's about to be one of those games, ladies and gents.
That's been drawn up. Everyone has to feel good about on that side of the ball.
Oh, it's about to be one of those games.
Knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be. And they got their designated guy turned free.
Throwing is Bortles. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Can't give up a touchdown. Cannot give up a touchdown.
As well.
At this stage of the game,
I'll give up a field goal, not a touchdown.
The yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I'll give that up.
A gain of 6 there on first. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Just hold him to 3 at this point if you can't get a turnover.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll be driven back
Beautiful.
here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They give it to him running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Bortles now on third and goal. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
I was about to say, if we can't get us one, if he would have held on to that.
Now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And And Bryant's kick is good.
Alright, on the 3. We still got the 2-minute warning too, so.
They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
They can go down the field, kick us 3.
To the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Bengals getting set to go. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Pressure. The screen should work here.
To throw here, Dalton. On the screen, Bernard. And he's going to lose yards. They'll take him down at the 26. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw.
Dude, no.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
So after the INT, it's Bortles.
Get us one right back.
Got his man, it's caught.
What?
Jaguars. As his guys are in for 6. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it, and that's exactly what they did.
What a terrible turn of events right here.
Send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Still get 7.
Got 2 timeouts, minute 42. We're on the 27.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
no huddle.
Affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. 1st and 10 for Dalton. And an alley to run. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
368!
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Open man is lost, complete.
Let's go.
Before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go.
Man, it's a beautiful play calling there.
Andy Dalton now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. Operating from the gun, Dalton. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Dewan Smoot able to drop him for a loss of 4. The final act of the 1st half. Dalton steps away to his left. And the stop
that sucks. Came away with no points.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line?
All right. Well, we're down 10. in the second
One
half.
more half to decide who takes home
Gotta
the
score.
Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make
Dude, y'all gotta hold y'all blocks, man.
Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive.
Not being able to run the ball is hurting me right now.
A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him.
Dude, there is no way.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter
Got
whether
him.
it's man or zone.
It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go.
And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville.
That's what we needed.
A big third down play there for the Bengals. 53 yards.
Whew.
Nice
Exactly what we needed right there.
Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
Throwing, Dalton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Dalton. And Eifert has it. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Dalton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. He'll get it up the middle. And this play doesn't go anywhere.
Come on, man. Y'all got to block.
Losing yardage to the 11. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
No! Oh, I had him wide open.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense.
Our defense got to hold on. Oh, we should have had 14 right now.
The teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it again with Fournette. A nice little juke. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7.
It's huge.
Shotgun now for Bortles.
Jeez, oh Hazel, man.
Receiver complete. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Preston Brown coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Man, we needed
really
that.
Didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Come on. Another big 3rd down situation.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Right here. Come on, defense.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away.
Yo, if he would have caught that.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
His first
I would have been heated.
5 yards. This looks good as well. This will be taken at the 10. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
All right. It's our game to win, man.
Take over here, 1st and 10.
It is our
So now
game
the Bengal
to
offensive
win.
unit back out onto the field.
Got to be able to run the ball against this team, man. We can get out and run.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
There we go.
With a PAT, right? In this case, a field
Let's go.
Take it
We out. We out.
Which is a punt.
We out.
Fan bases.
Let's go. Let's go.
A big play there. 77 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Suddenness to it, just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone
Come
for a
on.
touchback. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on
We're
this
going to go
drive.
cover 3 hard flag. They might go like a little screen or a pass play here.
Close. You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Dude, what?
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage. Again,
Yeah, there's been too many
25,
close,
2nd and 10.
fluky catches this game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing
Like,
doing.
too many
It's
close
immediately
fluky.
taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Early early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack.
Come on.
Especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this game. It's got to be priority one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Yo.
And wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards.
He got
first
beat
down.
so bad.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
That's a rook,
they
too.
like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good
He needs to fumble.
Continue to move on.
He's been getting cracked all game. All game.
We saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Again, it's Fournette. A little juke. And he'll be corralled across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
We need a turnover, man.
From many of the other backs in the league.
So a good run by Fournette.
We need a big turnover
now
here.
1st and 10. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles.
No,
a throw
incomplete.
left side, complete to his receiver Westbrook. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor.
Dude, I don't know about that one, Coach. I want to challenge that so bad. I'm going to challenge that.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, why didn't you cover it?
Let's see that. I don't think that was a catch.
Sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
After reviewing the play, the on the field is reversed.
Yeah. Come on.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the
Nope, he's short. He is short.
He
just in field goal range. Oh.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
False start, offense.
Let's
4th
go.
and short, your offense out there. That mistake.
And you know something? Your options change dramatically.
I sure was in the wrong formation.
But what if you decided just to line up and try and draw them off sides? If you did it on 4th and short, you could pick up the first down.
Okay,
now,
we gotta make them pay for that.
Even if you do exactly the same thing.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his
I don't think we do play action no more.
He's had a good
I think we just go pass, we pass, we run, we run.
He has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter.
Gone.
Well, this is taken in.
Let's go.
And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Let's go. You want to play bump and run? We're going to burn you every time.
30 yards.
Oh, they're playing the run, too.
Mixon with a first down carry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
This. Come on, boys, block for me.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Come on.
And he went nowhere.
You know what? We're going for it.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Let's take the 3. Let's take the 3. I was hyped to
is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
I ain't gonna cap. I was super hyped to go for it too.
So the
definitely the defense they was in, but they would have had the right defense on the field to negate any plays that we had. Our defense is playing really solid.
I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Now this offense ready to head back out there. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means
we're going to man it up here.
That mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go on the road. We've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this?
They can still run.
The spot we're in right now, and then go to your top players, call the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Bortles now to throw. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Not the first.
Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really
pressure's
work
on them
hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Too many empty possessions slipped away from us.
Making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Bortles. And a diving grab. I think he got that.
That's crazy, man.
13 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Bortles to throw once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The crazy part is we rank 3rd in takeaways. We have 0. Son of a biscuit, man. I tapped it too.
Neutral zone infraction.
Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Bortles. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose.
Come on.
But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping
3rd and
the football
22.
there.
Now let them get this all back. We got a spy out there too on you, buddy. If they run here, they're going to get some yardage back.
When that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he'll go down right around the
47
this time. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That's no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal.
Let's go.
Keep firing.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, they're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
So
touchdown here puts so much pressure on
him. At the 20. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. Finds it open.
Let's go.
The 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dalton being chased out left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Dalton here from the gun. And able to find Green. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Now he's forced out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
368! 368!
Dalton throwing on second down. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Andy Dalton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47.
380.
To throw is Bortles. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Again, they'll throw with Bortles. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Back to throw, Bortles. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And Bryant's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. A handoff to Mixon. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. All right, here's Dalton. Flushed. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on 1st down. Oh, shifty. Whoa. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Need crew love right now, cause we too up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Walk out, all these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now. I'm too up. Brown blew up. Copped that new rape on them haters. Threw up. Brother went to jail for them. Told me you up. First time I seen 100 bands, yeah, I grew up. Ooh, on the couches with my shoe up. And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we would blow your budget in the club. Your booth up if your dog fall in your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, I'm with right now, I got you. Right now, nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we too up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Right now. First I pull up, hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count. I'm too up right now. Too up right now.
I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my knees all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze. Bad company, bad with the company. Bad with the company. In the ski mask, in case you come for me. Got in the ski mask, in case you come for me. When I say I got beef, they don't want no beef. When they say they got beef, they don't wanna eat. If you said they want, they don't want no steam. She put it on it. Fix the weed. Now working on the self-esteem. Hit a block. Where you at? Pin it. My new application be the block on the app.
You can't hang, baby. We don't want you around here. Ice on my neck in this froze. Santa's reindeer. You got bad. It's the same here. Bad company. Look, bro. You can't hang here. Keep on coming. Phone ringing, so you know the jumping. Then looking at me. He don't need the money. Hit him with the night crumping. Why he playing games? They don't want no problems with me. My got good. You know I brought them. Might not hit a bad. Someone them were opposites. They move wrong. So I
Dark shades, too much. Got the belly see them. Acting brand new like I don't see it. When I do, who them folks going too close. Give me room, phony folks. Play it close, do the most. Don't they? Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad couches, snag you in a ton of beef. Tuck underneath my new blue Dunkerberry. Flintstone, bust down, color Maricami. Fruity Pebble, Bezel, Wilma, Betty, Fred, and Barney. Bad, from out of town, I think she modeled at McCarmy. Wrist game, Lucky Charmy, told my jeweler left her call me. I'ma come clean, I got heat. Paranoia got me rolling on my sleeves, okay. Hating cause I'm up and up the feeds. Whole team got these on their tees all day. I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I upped it, I'ma squeeze.
I'm above average. If the squad ain't with me, then it